Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new information to go over for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. A lot of events have just been announced that we're going to be getting into and breaking down today. There's a few other things to go over as well. So much stuff to talk about. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, the first thing that we're going to be taking a look at today is a new online competition. It's called Trick Magic, and of course it is based around Halloween. It was tweeted out by HDvee saying, HDvee update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet online competition has been announced. Trick Magic single battles using only ghost type Pokemon. Then we go over to HDvee, got a little bit more information about it here. So yeah, the next Scarlet and Violet online competition has been announced, yada yada yada. Registration is open from midnight UTC on the 23rd of October, so that is today, until the 5th of November at 23:59, while battles run from midnight UTC on November the 3rd through to 23:59 on November the 5th. We have added details on usable Pokemon and the competition to our Trick Magic section. So yeah, it's basically just a Halloween-based online competition. Can only use ghost types apart from like Giratina and stuff like that, and it's single battles as well. Again, I don't know what the rewards are going to be. It's very similar to the Kitakami Origin thingy, whatever it was called, that online competition where you could only use like Kitakami Pokemon. Similar to that, it's just a new online competition you can do, and it's just like a themed one. You can only use ghost types, so you've probably seen a lot of Mimikyu, stuff like that. But either way, a really cool event if you are obviously into competitive and stuff, and yeah, that's available to register for today if you do want to get into that. So that's the first thing. Next up, we have a new massive mass outbreak that's been announced for the Teal mask and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I do believe. I don't think it is just the Teal mask. I think it's both of the regions. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet mass outbreak event has been announced. Focuses on a variety of ghost-type Pokemon, runs from the 27th of October through to October the 31st. So this is very similar to the Clefairy outbreak we had with the upbeat mark, but it's just different ghost types this time. So that's going to be a really cool event. We got a little bit of information about this as well. Yeah, we are going to be able to catch Pokemon such as Drifloon, Phantom, Mimikyu, Greavard, and will feature outbreaks in Paldea and Kitakami with a chance of getting the crafty mark, or a better chance of getting the crafty mark. I think the crafty mark is not a new mark, whereas the upbeat one was. I think crafty mark is available. I think it's like a 1 in 100. So I think it's just like a higher boosted chance of getting a crafty mark. Still very like fun to do because obviously it's a new event and it's not just one Pokemon, like whereas last time it was just Clefairy. This time there's multiple Pokemon that you can get. Obviously you want to get like your shiny ones and stuff like that, and then yeah, it makes it better. And the event will run from midnight UTC on the 27th of October through to 23:59 on October the 31st, 2023. So the 27th is this Friday, and then it obviously ends Tuesday, which is, of course, Halloween. So we've got that event also happening, which I was really, really happy about because I'm a massive fan of the massive mass outbreaks, more so than the raids. Like the 7-star raids and stuff are cool, but you know, I'd much rather have these massive mass outbreaks because I shiny hunt more than raiding. So that's why I was really happy to see this. I've already got all of these as a shiny, but yeah, getting a shiny with a crafty mark would be kind of cool. So that's that, and then we have another event to go over as well. We also have a raid event that's been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is taking place around the same time as this massive mass outbreak event. So HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Terra Raid Battle event has been announced. Focuses on Ghost Terra type Mismagius with lots of rare candy as rewards. Runs through from October 27th through to the 29th. So this starts at the same time as this massive mass outbreak event as well, which is on the 27th, which is this Friday. And then obviously you get rewards for the raid of Mismagius, and it's got a lot of rare candies and stuff. I don't know if there's any more details about it here. Feature a focus on Mismagius with Ghost Terra type. It will be in 5-star raids and give a variety of rewards, including rare candy. So yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see this, to be fair. I definitely thought we were going to be seeing a Hisuian Typhlosion raid, because obviously that's a ghost type and it's Halloween and we just got Hisuian Decidueye. So I was expecting us to see a Hisuian Typhlosion, because like I say, it's ghost for Halloween. But yeah, we didn't get that. Instead, we are getting Mismagius instead. So I don't know what that means, because I feel like with the Indigo Disc release, I think that it's going to release after these like 7-star raids. I think we still have to get through Typhlosion and Decidueye. And so if they do like 3 weeks between each 7-star raid, then, you know, it might be a while before we get the Indigo Disc. But, I mean, we're nearly in November now, and we still don't have the release date at the time I'm recording this. So, hopefully, we find that out soon. But either way, it might be 7-star raid next weekend. But either way, this weekend, there's a lot of stuff happening for Pokemon. Like I say, this happening, the mass outbreak happening, and then, of course, this online competition happening as well. So, plenty of things to get into this weekend if you are, like, not sure what to do with yourself this weekend. So we have that, and then moving on, we actually have a new poster for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime, Pokemon Horizons. This is now the Terrapagos arc that we're going into. Just watched the last episode the other day, and yeah, it's definitely building up to something. I think there's going to be a lot of like Terrapagos Easter eggs and information in the anime for the Indigo Disc. So, I mean, that means that we should be getting hopefully some sort of Indigo Disc stuff soon. Just simply because it's just going to be in the anime if we don't. But either way, we have HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, a new poster has been released for the next part of the Pokemon Horizons anime saga, Pokemon Terrapagos' Shine. Like, that is what the arc is actually called. So, it's all going to be about Terrapagos. So, we might even see, like, the final form of it as well. Like, obviously, we have this is Terrapagos' like normal form. This is its Terra form over here, and then we know it's got another form as well, which is its battle state form or whatever. So that may even be revealed in this anime. I don't know if it will. I mean, it potentially could. Like, we had this Terrapagos form revealed, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really, really cool arc. I mean, even if you're not into the anime, but you really want some Indigo Disc stuff, might even be worth watching anyway, because I'm sure that there will be, like I say, some massive Indigo Disc hints and elements and stuff like that in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. I mean, I'll obviously keep my eye out and all that stuff because I watch it, so I'll just keep you updated if we get anything big. But either way, like, we're in the Terrapagos arc now, so maybe we are going to be getting some Indigo Disc stuff hopefully soon. So that's that. Speaking about Indigo Disc as well, I just want to quickly go over this checklist that Light posted, because it just kind of shows how much we're actually going to be seeing in the Indigo Disc. Now, of course, this isn't all confirmed at all, but from like the leaks and the rumors and the riddles, like, these are all the different things that we can expect to see in the Indigo Disc DLC. So we've got Light here tweeting out saying, the Indigo Disc, we will have to grind a lot. So obviously we've got the Dokutaru plot. Now, I don't know if the Dokutaru plot's even going to be that impactful on the storyline, because Riddler-Q did say that the Indigo Disc storyline would be like complete without the Dokutaru part. So I'm starting to think that maybe the Dokutaru part isn't as huge as we think, and maybe it's actually post-game, or maybe it's like a side quest or something like that. But the fact that, like, you know, Riddler-Q said that means that it maybe isn't as, like I say, a massive part of the original Indigo Disc story. We then have the Kieran plot as well. I think the Kieran plot is going to be the main story. Like, he's obviously possessed or evil or whatever. He's going to be the champion of the Blueberry Academy. So I think a lot of stuff is going to revolve around him. And then maybe once we, like, snap him out of it, that's when we finish that story. And then obviously we go on to the Dokutaru part, which could potentially be post-game. But either way, we've got the Kieran plot. We've got the Terrapagos plot as well, which I think will be mixed in with the Kieran plot as well. Terrapagos, obviously, we're going to battle it. We know we are. It's been leaked now that we are going to be battling it. Its third form, or maybe it's even Terra form. We're not too sure. But there is a battle with Terrapagos, and apparently it's like a 10 out of 10 battle as well. So yeah, we have that plot point as well. Again, I still think that it's going to be like stolen from us or mind controlled or something like that. We then have the Briar plot as well. Obviously, another big story aspect you'd expect to see. You know, she was quite heavily kind of hinted at in the Teal mask. Like, obviously, she told us she was Heath's descendant. She obviously told us the Blueberry Academy is in Unova. She went to the Crystal Pool in Kitakami, and she was talking about like terrestrialization and stuff. She has the third book. She obviously has like massive similarities to Heath as well. I know they're related, but like with her outfit and stuff like that. So yeah, Briar is obviously going to be quite a big plot point, and maybe she could be another kind of side quest or part of the main story. I'm not really too sure, but she is obviously clearly going to have quite a big point in this story. The new Paradox forms, obviously Paradox Entei, Paradox Terrakion. We're expecting to see those in the Indigo Disc. Hopefully they get revealed soon. I could definitely see that. But yeah, they are obviously going to be in the story. I don't think they are going to be like wild encounters. I think that they're going to just be like static encounters. And if that's the case, I really hope that they're shiny huntable. But either way, yeah, we've got the new Paradox forms. And then also the Terrarium with all the coming back Pokemon. So yeah, that's obviously the Blueberry Academy. That's going to be something that we kind of venture into relatively early on in the Indigo Disc. But yeah, obviously I think that's going to be like half the story, and then the other half is like in Area Zero, or maybe Area Zero is just post-game, we just don't know. Either way, yeah, the terrarium is still obviously going to be a big plot point, because even in the terrarium stuff, we've got like all the battles with like people can visit you and you can like battle them, and you can like trade their Pokemon and stuff like that. Like that's a massive thing. You can like change the rooms and everything like that. Like there's a lot of stuff to still go on with the terrarium. We have terraforms and the terra states, obviously talking about Indigo Discs, Terrapagos' terra state or terraform or battle state, whatever you want to call it. Dokutaru's one, stuff like that, which again would be linking in with the Terrapagos plot and also the Dokutaru plot. And then Unova relation lore with Blueberry Academy. I don't think we'll really get many plot points about that. I think it will just be heavily influenced, and also there'll be like Easter eggs and stuff, and they'll be talking about Unova and stuff, like with Lacey or whatever. She might be talking about how she could be a descendant of Clay, or she could be related to Clay or something like that. And then we have coming back legendary Pokemon with 7-star Terra raids. I'm not convinced that the legendaries are going to be in 7-star raids now. I think they're going to be back in a different way, shape, or form. I think that I think it's been data mined that there's going to be like quests, and the quest there's basically enough quests for enough legendary Pokemon that are returning, so it looks like they're all going to be like different side quests and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be a kind of what do you call it, it's not going to be a Dynamax adventure situation. It's going to be different. It's just gonna be like a single player kind of side quest. You go out of your way, you do this quest, then you can obviously have the chance to unlock the legendary Pokemon. The new Area Zero, it's been data mined. There are new rooms in Area Zero, so obviously we have all of those new locations to venture into, which makes sense because obviously we'll find Terrapagos in Area Zero, stuff like that. So that's something to take on board. We also have the 19th Terra type as well with the new move. Yeah, 19th Terra type, we still know little or anything about that really. We don't know what it does, we don't know who can use it. So yeah, the 19th Terra type is also something brand new that we're going to be seeing in the Indigo Disc. We also have flying with Koraidon and Miraidon. Again, we are going to be momentarily be able to do that, but we might be able to unlock it as a full feature later on down the line. So that's another kind of massive gameplay feature, because flying is going to make life so much easier instead of just like soaring down. It's so much more annoying. More than 700 Pokemon to get, counting main game plus DLCs. I mean, by the time the Indigo Disc comes around, most people would have caught everything up to that point, so it's not like a massive thing, but there's still a lot of returning Pokemon, especially like all the starters and stuff like that. And then all the stuff we don't know already, like I'm sure there's going to be like more like things that we haven't been data mined and Ridley-Ku hasn't told us about and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of things that are going to be in the Indigo Disc, which is why I'm so excited for this. I think it's going to be a really good DLC. I think it's going to be the best DLC we've had, and I'm just generally really excited. I've got high expectations, which I don't know if I should go into it with them, because you know, Pokemon can be disappointing at certain times. But as of right now, I'm obviously very, very excited for it. But either way, that's all the things about the Indigo Disc. And then also finishing things off, we have the final set of Detective Pikachu Returns icon parts. They're now available on the Nintendo Switch Online app for Nintendo Switch Online subscribers. So yeah, we've got some really cool like icons here, like Luxray one's really cool. But either way, if you are collecting those, there's all of those there. So that is going to be everything for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we covered in today's video. Remember to sign up for Trick Magic if you want to take part in that. And also we have like a ton of other events happening. And yeah, if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.